Stampers, Jackie Bolhuis from Klompen Stampers. I have some gorgeous new products to share with you that Stampin' Up! Released early. These are actually going to be in the new upcoming catalog that begins this June, but we can get them now. So I thought it was the perfect time to show you some quick and easy cards with them. Now, speaking of that brand new catalog, like I said, it's coming out in June. However, in April, this month right now, I need to order the catalogs for all of my customers. So if you're a customer of mine and have placed an order in the last year, I will be sending you a brand new catalog, and you should get that sometime in May. Now, if you are not a customer of mine and would like to get a catalog and be one of the first to get that catalog, make sure you hop on over to my website, join my email newsletter, because in that newsletter, I will let you know how you can be one of the first to get a catalog. So enough of that stuff. Let's look at these new products, and I've got 3 different cards to share with you today. I think you're really going to like them. Let's flip the camera down and let's get stamping. Now, as you know, if you're someone that likes Stampin' Up! Products, they love to put together big suites, and this one is no exception. This suite has 2 stamp sets, 2 sets of dies, gorgeous designer series paper, ribbon, and a whole bunch of more products. Now, I'm going to, over on my blog post, I will show them all to you because we're not using everything today. We're really focusing on the paper because you guys know me. I love my designer series paper. So this is the, I believe it's called Ornate Garden, Ornate something, because we got Ornate Thanks, Ornate Style. I think this is Ornate Garden. So here's one side of the paper. And then as always, we flip it over, and the back is like a much more neutral design, I guess. But what I love is it's foiled. 4 of the sheets, can you see the shine in there? Have the gold foil in it. So I can't wait to do some fun things with these papers, some coloring and brayering. But we've got lots of great prints in this set of paper. Now, the stamp set we're going to use for this, the 3 cards I have for you today, is called Ornate Thanks. Now, this one really grabbed my attention because I love big, bold words. So we've got thanks, thank you, so grateful. But then I love the different font and the script here of all these different words that we can put with these large ones. And I mean, the combinations are endless. I think someday I'm going to sit down and just play with them and see how many different combinations I can come up with. So this is the stamp set we're using. And then we're going to use the Ornate Layers dies. Now, this isn't necessarily a bundle. The dies actually come with that one. So I don't want to confuse you with all these products. But again, I'll have them all over on the website so you can see them all. But this set of dies is stunning. It makes great frames and for layering, and you'll see how I use it in these cards. But you can use it with these greetings or with, all different things. So let's go ahead, and we're just going to dive right into this card. So we're going to use terracotta tile and old olive, 2 of the colors that are in this paper. And then I have the largest die it's not really a frame, it's just going to cut out a layer. So let me go ahead and run this through the die cutting machine, and I'll be right back. Now, these dies are really detailed, so I like to use the take your pick tool. I couldn't think what it's called, along with the little brush that you can buy separately for it. And before you pop it out, if you run this right over the die, it will help pop it out. You can see it's just kind of falling out there. This piece is coming out. And then it starts, all these little pieces are falling out. We're gonna have a huge mess here. But then you can run this over it, okay, and it will get most of your pieces out. Now, all die cutting machines are different. So if it doesn't cut real clean the first time, I actually run mine through 3 times. I go one way, the other way, and the other way to get the best cut. And then you can also use the little piercing end and pop out any little pieces that stay in there. But it comes out pretty easy. I was pretty impressed with these dies. So let me just clean up this mess here. I'm going to have so much confetti all over my stamp room here by the time I'm done. Then I have a piece of my designer series paper, and this is cut 3 3/8 by 4 7/8. Now, I know that's a really strange measurement, but I had to kind of play around to get the size to fit the best on my piece that I cut out. Now, again, I will have all of these measurements for this card and the other 2 that I'm going to share with you on the website. And down in the description of the video will be a link to that post. So you can real easily find not only all of these brand new products, but the card recipes for all 3 cards. So we've just glued that on there. And then I have a piece of the terracotta, because remember we want to make everything coordinate here. So we're going to go ahead and just stick that on there. Isn't that pretty? You know, this card really is quick and easy. I like to make everything quick and easy, but it looks so pretty with our nice little frame and our designer series paper. So then let's go ahead, piece of scrap paper, and there is another die in our set here that is just this long, like a stitched rectangle, I guess we're gonna call it. So we're gonna use that. Now, some people like to cut first and then stamp. I actually like to stamp first. So we're gonna use the thanks, okay, the big thanks. And then I have one that says, just wanted to say. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to stamp that right on top of the thanks. So just wanted to say thanks. Now I'm going to go ahead back to the die cutting machine and we're going to cut this out using this die. Okay, so there is our piece. We're just going to pop that one out of this die. Like so. Like I said, there are so many different combinations that you can do with the 3 large words and then all the small ones. And we'll go ahead and we're going to do the inside of our card as well. And I'll show you another combination. And then I think the other 2 cards I made have even more combinations. So let's go ahead and finish the front of this. So we have, I just want to say thanks. And we're going to go ahead and you know what, let's go down here. You could go in the middle, you could go towards the top, bottom, whichever you prefer. So there is that. And then for the inside, we're going to have a piece that's 4 by 5 1/4. And I am going to use the stamp that says so grateful. So I just wanted to say thanks. And then let's see if we can get this somewhat straight on there. We'll say so grateful. And then we'll use the same old olive. And for this one, I'm going to put the for everything underneath. So just wanted to say thanks. So grateful for everything. So I like that we can create both inside and outside words. So let's go ahead, open this up, and we'll stick that in the inside. Anytime I use colored cardstock as my base, I like to put a piece of white or vanilla on the inside. And then I had a little scrap of designer series paper sitting there. We like to use up these little scraps. So it's about 1/2 inch by 4, same as my white there. And we'll just put that along the bottom. So there is that card. Now let me grab the other 2 to share with you. So like I said, I wanted to put together different combinations. So here we have thank you, you made my day, and just wanted to say so grateful for your help. And then this one, these 2 used the same die. This one used a smaller layer die there. And this measurement, again, I'll have over on the website. Remember, links down in the video description. But so grateful for all you do. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. But look at how fun this is to just really focus on the paper, use these ornate dies for the layers, and then add some fun words to it. So easy project. I think they look cute. I would love to send these to anybody. And I hope you enjoy them as well. Now remember, these products are now available, even though they will be in next year's catalog. So we'll actually be able to get them for a long time. But it's kind of fun to have something brand new to play with. So again, make sure you hop over to my website. Lots of information over there about these products, about these cards, pictures, and card recipes. And then also just a reminder to make sure that you are one of the first to get the brand new Stampin' Up! Catalog that begins this June. So as always, if you have any questions on these projects or anything having to do with card making or stamping, make sure to reach out to me. I'm a full-time Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I love to teach people how to make quick and easy cards. So until I stamp with you again, have a stamp happy day.